the world is going crazy. Seriously. It's countries that invade countries, random terrorist attacks, crazy conspiracies to kill people. Even the damn climate is messed up. Let's not delude ourselves. The world has always been crazy. That's nothing new. The big difference is that before, when we decided to be crazy, we would kill each other with swords and knives. Today, when we decide to be crazy, we can blow up entire countries or destroy the goddamn world. And it's with this concern that I come here today, to give you 2 ideas to try and achieve world peace. Well, my 2 great ideas are: 1, a slap of humility in humanity, and 2, to increase hatred in people. Yeah, you heard right, increase hatred, but I'll get to that. As for the first point, I think that most people on this planet don't realize the magnitude of their insignificance. My dear friend, unless you are the man or woman who made the universe, you are nothing in the universe. I'm a strong believer that we should add 1 year to school. And in this extra year, we would only teach astronomy. I truly believe that learning astronomy is an experience that creates humility. Seriously. Before leaving school, students should be totally aware of the size and relevance of planet Earth in the universe, and then they should be totally aware of their size and relevance on planet Earth. Okay, imagine all of the beaches of the world. I mean, all of them. Everyone would have to leave school fully aware that our sun is just a grain of sand on one of those beaches. 1 grain. What I'm saying is that our sun is just one of thousands of millions and millions and millions of stars, and it's sitting there in a corner of our galaxy. And it's not even one of the biggest stars. And our galaxy is just one of hundreds of billions of other galaxies. And it's not even one of the biggest galaxies. And what about us? We are this tiny dot that orbits our little star. We are a small planet adrift in space, orbiting our little sun. And it's within this tiny planet that all of the history that you know happened. All the religions, all the wars, all the civilizations, everything. Everything that you know happened in this insignificant and anonymous dot that's in a corner of a galaxy that's lost among hundreds of billions of millions of other galaxies. Are you seeing the dimension of the thing? I'll leave a link down below for a video where Carl Sagan explains this a lot better than me, if you want to check it out. Anyway, it would take a whole school year to teach people to see the world through this filter of astronomy. Seriously, I wouldn't mind paying more taxes for people to realize this. I believe that if students left school with this knowledge, the number of wars would drop to half. Then it would be like, you know, imagine if someone would come up to a guy and say,
"Oh God, he just spoke to me. And he said that what would be really important right now was for you to get on a truck and go ahead and hit a bunch of men, women and children down the street."
The guy would instinctively use the filter of astronomy and think, so, what you're saying is that in the infinite immensity of the entire universe, planet Earth is God's favorite little dot. And that inside that little dot, only a small group of people know what the right religion is. And that within that religion, what God really wants is for me to go ahead and run children over with a truck. Now do you see how ridiculous the premise is? And now you say,
oh, but there will always be crazy people. There will always be violent people who want to fight and such.
Well, you are right, that is true. But that is where my second idea comes in. In relation to my second point, it's actually quite simple, and it is based on a very simple truth, which is there is only one thing that truly unites people. It's not love, it's not democracy, it is hatred for a common enemy. Seriously, it's always like there's one person who likes one Portuguese football team and there's another person who likes another Portuguese football team, and they don't like each other until a Spaniard appears and they say, "We are Portuguese, we don't like Spaniards." Until a German appears And people go ahead and say, hey, we are from the Iberian Peninsula and we don't like Germans. Then someone comes along and says, hey, I voted for Donald Trump. And people say, well, we are Europeans and we don't like you. Until here comes along someone from Iraq. And people gather together and say, hey, we are from the Western world and we don't like you. And so on and so on and so on. And that is what unites people, a common enemy. The problem is that we are trapped here on planet Earth. The enemy is us. We can only fight each other. And we can only truly unite as a single people on planet Earth if the common enemy comes from outside the Earth. So my idea is those billionaires full of money, but the smart ones like Elon Musk or Bill Gates, they get together and they prepare an alien invasion. So the idea is, with heaps of technology and a well-constructed story, we would prepare a fictional invasion of aliens. Of course, people would know that it was fictional. The main point here is that people believe it was real, because the intention is to scare the shit out of everyone on the planet. TV news reports, strange lights in the sky, attacks with CGI, simulated battles, the full works. A job so well done that even Conor McGregor would piss his pants. No, Conor McGregor would probably single-handedly kick all of their asses. The goal? To unite the world's population in the fight against the common enemy who came from outside. The aliens. I bet that, at least for a couple of years anyway, people would finally come to see themselves as one people living in one planet, one family living in one house. Well, time to go. Don't forget to share this video, but really share it. Let's get this to Elon Musk or Conor McGregor, Either one of them can save the world, I guess. And of course, do not forget to subscribe. If aliens invade, you will hear it from me first. Bye.